Good morning. So, we're streaming again. I did a little bit more after I got offline last night while I was eating dinner. I need one important thing. Don't mention anything about the house yet. It's a work in progress. It doesn't look great right now. Well aware of that, but we're working on it. So this is the old place. As you can tell, we moved all our teleportation stuff. We still have our mystical agriculture set up here. I'm strongly considering just leaving it for now. Until I get hydroponic beds, of course. ME system's still here. And then we've done a little bit more work on the house. I also went through last night, and this is what I'm going to try to do for each of the different items, sets of items, logical things that we set up. I'm gonna try to go through and put a sign up for what each thing is. So that way, if you're looking for something, you know, at least it's here and it's relatively easy to find. We also got a ton of Certus quartz built up last night, just in case we decide that we want to make a whole bunch more drives, because we likely will end up doing that. And in order to facilitate that, I built a couple more magmators. Magmator? I don't know. The guys that make power based off of using lava. What we built a couple more of. But because I did that, gave a chance for the extractor to run a little bit more, and we have a ton of dragon's breath now, which means all we really need to do is go to the nether and kill the dragon so we can get the dragon eggs, so we can start getting some more of those, and we're basically good to go. We can start working on the draconic bees after that and start getting some of the upgrades that we want. So that's where we're going to start today, because I'd like to have a whole bunch of the bees set up by the end of the day. That would be like ideal. We'll see how close we can get to that. So first things first, I need to head back home because I need to make a bow with some sort of enchants on it, because I don't think I'm going to be able to do everything I want to do with my sword. And I might throw just some base level enchants on my sword too. Just because I can while I'm here. I went to the wrong place again. I literally went to every place I wanted to but the one I needed to go to. If that's not just indicative of how today's going to go. All right, put all that in there. I need some lapis. Anything else I want? A bow. That's what we were talking about. Bow. Assuming I'm missing the string. Let's make some more of that real quick. If I can find my flax. Unless I used all of it. I think I did. All right, so flax is gone. We're going to grow some more of that. And then I'll grab some bone meal to do it quick. I just need 3 string. So it shouldn't be too bad. And then I've got everything else I need. Yep, that's more than enough. Toss the rest of that in there. String. Grab a bow. Pretty sure I have an infant enchant somewhere in here. I do. Spectral bite. Unbreaking 3 might be really nice to have. Power 4. So we're going to see what we get by default on the enchants for the bow, and then we may add those ones to it. Kind of what I'm feeling. And then we'll do the same thing. I didn't really see any sword enchants in there, but we're going to try to do the same thing with the sword. Soul looting. I don't care about any of those at all. Sanctified. What does sanctified do? Rail tombstone. Okay, so I don't care about that whatsoever. But we'll do it, because whatever. Holy damage and slightly regenerates health on hitting. I like that. My escape key just fell off. Perfect. Alright, let me double check the sword ones now that we've enchanted something. It's also sanctified. Sure. I actually like that. Those are pretty decent. My anvil's over here. Infin for sure. Tower 4 and Unbreaking 3. Then I just need to get a whole bunch of arrows and we're rocking and rolling. Home. Arrows. I've got... Oh, I don't need a whole bunch of arrows. I just need one because I've got Infin. Wahoo! Alright, I think we should be good. We can kill the Ender Dragon now. Oh, I thought that one might have hit. Would have been a crazy shot if it had. Good morning. Thank you for the subscription. All right. Read the needle. All right, we got them all. Except the ones in the middle, apparently. I gotta get these two. That's bugged out. I have to try my hardest to kill him, even though it's healing him. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do enough damage. And I don't think I can break these either. Well, that's unfortunate. Why? I wonder why it bugged out like that. Because those four definitely shouldn't be there. And I definitely can't do enough damage fast enough. Uh-oh. Through my bow. I'll look down for 1 second. Okay. So I need to kill the Ender Dragon. But I can't because of these. We're just gonna do this. Reset it back to the way it's supposed to be. That's not supposed to be there. Oh, it broke all four. Sweet. Don't really want that stuff, but whatever. Alright, should be able to kill the Ender Dragon now. Is there... Of course there's another one. How about now? Are we good? Now we're good. Okay. Hey, we're actually making progress. Watch your videos on how to find the smithing tablets and ores. Very useful. I'm so glad. Yeah, they changed a lot of it from ATM8 to ATM9. And then they changed the last one especially for all the mods 10. And sometimes, especially without a video or any sort of documentation, can be very difficult to find. I'm glad you found it useful. Dude, one more hit. Alright. Jeez, that's loud. Gotta hover over everything, make sure I pick up it all. Don't want to miss anything. I will have to come back for that egg. I think I'm good. Dragon skin, scales. I think there should be another type of dragon scale that I may not have. There it goes. Yep, those ones. Perfect. All right, we got the dragon. We're going to run back and we're going to grab a piston and a lever. And the piston and the lever should allow us to pick up that dragon egg. Because I don't actually need any of that. I did that entire thing simply to get the dragon egg. Piston. Lever. And then we're going to grab some blocks as well. Head back to the end. Let me in. Thank you. What's the recap of the last 2 days? We found a place for a house. We're building the house there, and we moved some stuff there. I think that's about it. We also have all the modium, everything. I don't know if... I think we had that the last one. What discs do you have in your AE2 system? I have a full ME drive full of 1Ks and a full ME drive worth of 16Ks. So this one's all 16 and this is 9 1Ks. Toss those. I've got a dragon egg. We're going to need an extractor. One of these guys. And then I need a chest. I kind of want to make this like an iron chest or a gold chest or something. Of course, I don't have a redstone torch. Why would I? That would be crazy if I had the thing I needed. Do I have any sticks? At all? None? Wild. All right. Redstone torch. Chest. Throw in the middle. Iron. Gold. Where my diamonds at? There they are. All right, so we're going to basically be farming an Ender Dragon egg now. Which, if it's set up like the other one, that's so unfortunate. Uh-oh, I gotta go back and grab that piston. I didn't realize you couldn't right-click it onto it. Piston. That means I'll have to build up. Put the chest down first. What happened to the piston? Did I leave? Oh, it's probably in the backpack. No, it's not in there. Just use a torch and drop it, or slab. Yeah, I should. Either one of those. I'm thinking if I just set it down and then I place the extractor up against the chest above it, we should be okay. However, I don't know what the heck happened to the piston I had. It would seem as if it's gone. Which is odd because I should have picked it up because I have a magnet. Alright, let's go figure out where that thing decided to run off to. There it is. Alright. We'll try this again. And grab a few logs first to make a little bit of a backdrop. Want it right there. Then chest goes there. Tractor goes there. Dragonite goes there. Is it the opposite of that? Somebody said last night that it was the opposite of that. And I'm starting to believe them. So in that case, chest extractor. Thank you for the subscription. And then put dragon egg on top. There we go. That's working. All right. So we're going to leave both those running. And in the meantime, take a whole bunch of this dragon's breath. And then go make a whole bunch of bee cages. And I think we're going to try to get 10 draconic bees. I think that's our goal. Mostly because that's how many my current setups can fit. Bee cage. That'll work. Take 32 with us. Well, finally learned how to do that. Didn't know it had to be upside down. Thought it was bugged. Somebody said last night it had to. I wasn't entirely sure. And what's odd is that if you look at the recipes for the extractor, they all look exactly the same, you know? Where it could, I guess it can be anywhere. Except, I guess, chorus fruit and cobbled soulstone has to be on top too. But there's a couple of them that are just odd. That it doesn't really show where it needs to be, or it's backwards. There's too many of these. I can't find the dragon egg one. I didn't see it in there, but it doesn't look like it's supposed to be that way. I get exactly what you're saying. Okay, we're gonna head back to the end. I've already got my draconic beehives made. Why are you mad? So we're going to use these on here. Get some bees rocking and rolling. Because the goal is to get enough draconic bees where we can start having a solid production of draconic dust. Because ideally, I'd like to get started on having some simulation upgrades. At minimum. If not getting better upgrades than that. That's the plan, at least. Is it ooh. Good catch, good catch. Give me 2 seconds here. Luckily, I can change that now, and it'll be changed forever. All right, it should be updated if you refresh. Good catch, good catch. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate that. Whenever you go live on YouTube, it just copies everything from your last live, and you can edit it all. And so every day I change, like, the title, and I make sure to include it in the right playlist, but I apparently didn't change the title enough. So again, good catch on that. It would have been really funny looking in the playlist having 2-day force. Yo, what's up, Flair? How's it going? Is this I assume it's a much better time than the usual 3 a.m. for you. Four, five. Why do we keep getting mad? I'm not looking at anybody. Yeah. All right, we got all 10 of those. You can slash home, and let's see if we got 2 dragon eggs. These hives were chunk loaded. Will that also take the time to... I mean, eventually, yes. You have to get it started, so you have to use at least 1 dragon's breath on there. And because I have so much, it just was worth it just to keep going. I'll put it on the top one instead. That way you can see what's there. They are going to fly around. Also, I can't put them in there. I have to right-click them on there. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All the bees have homes. So now we'll need some speed upgrades and stuff like that. Join the Discord too. 3 p.m. right now. Nice. Much better time. I don't feel like I'm completely ruining your sleep schedule. All right, I'm just going to dump the rest of the dragon's breath in there because I don't actually need it. Nice. The Omega upgrades are very good. They're just difficult to make. Nice. So the productivity Omega upgrades require like unobtainium and 4 of the game upgrades and Heart of the Sea and Echo Shard. Like, it's just a lot. Although I suppose with any of the honeycomb block, I could just make... I think I have enough to actually make the simulation upgrades. Yo, what's up, Tortzen? How's it going? Yeah, see, this is what I think is wild. There's so many people literally from everywhere across the globe watching me, which is just weird. Simulation. Simulator. I'm going to need a lot more ender pearls, which I can get pretty easily now. I don't have any 2-block hut. We're just going to cut in here. We're going to cut in here. We're going to make a few guys mad. Germany's crazy. Yo, what's up, a certain man? How are you? Gamers support gamers from everywhere. Heck yeah. Alright, so we just need to farm a few ender pearls so that we can get some simulation upgrades. And then we're going to also look at making some speed upgrades. Good, I'm glad. Guy's just not getting mad. I'm just staring right at him and he just doesn't care. There we go. Enderman farm would be nice too. Yeah, what we're gonna do here in a second is we're gonna set up postural neural networks. So that way I don't have to farm anything anymore. That's the plan. I should do that again. I also could just mob swap and create a spawner for it. There's a lot of different ways, but I'm hoping... I'm going to move the ME system. Give me a second. We're going to start with that. I keep going to the wrong place. I play ATM10, but on a laptop, only 8 gigs of RAM, bit of lag, and it crashed off. Oof. That's rough. That's a rough experience. I'm sorry. But it is fun. All right. Fragments 3... How many ender pearl fragments make an ender pearl? I am live early. The beauty of not having to work today, you can actually go live at an earlier time. So we should have enough for at least a simulation upgrade for each. Simulation. Hopefully one for each. Make a bunch of... only 2 of those. Okay. Apparently... 1, 2, 3, 4. That's anti-teleportation. And then one of those. We got simulation upgrades, so we actually could technically get rid of the whole glass cage. The plan is to be live for a while, yes. I'm not entirely sure how long that's going to be, but I don't have anything else going on right now, so we should be able to be live for quite a bit of time. What's up? I downloaded your world save, but wasn't able to access anything. Yeah, there are 2 commands you have to run. I'm going to probably try to fix it in the future. If you look where you downloaded the world save, there's a comment directly underneath it that tells you the command you have to run, basically to remove the claim protection, because like I've got it claimed, so it'll stay loaded. That's why. Minecraft always uses more RAM. Allocate it. It was like 8 gigs. We use 12 if available. Yeah, it's kind of wild like that. Okay, we got some draconic combs going. Not a lot, but some. So that means I likely need to get some centrifuges going, but before I do that, we're moving the ME system here for sure. I think we're going to put it here, because that's the only one I have available that I haven't dedicated to something yet, and then we're going to have to build a second floor. Yeah, my Ty, hopefully that helps you. You should just have to run whatever the command that is there to remove the chunk protection. You should be good to go. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. The plan is to get some of this basic stuff set up and moved, and then go again. So break that, pick it up. Problem's going to be power, and the only problem with power is going to... Oh, I didn't grab a bucket. Okay, I can make a bucket easily. Problem is going to be that soul lava. Because I got to find a place to put the soul lava where it's not going to burn down my whole entire house. Which happens to be made of wood. Alright, new base site. Beetle went ham in his world. Go maybe download. I think you should put the ME system in the middle of the base. It's not a bad idea. The problem is I don't plan on using it. Like, I'm going to have a wireless universal console, and the storage is sort of just going to sit there. I do have a plan for a storage room later on where it looks like a... Oh, you're right. You can set that up. Settings. Big explosion. I don't remember where it is, but I think you're right. I don't think it can burn. That might actually make my life a lot easier. All right, let's throw down the drives first. We will fill them back up. Then put an ME controller next to them. Cable. Of course, it doesn't want to put a cable there. I hate that. It's the most annoying thing in the world. There you go. He's live at reasonable UK hours. This is revolutionary. Oh. That's funny. All right, so next up, I do have to run... I'm going to put power, I think, right here. Apparently I don't have that anymore. And then I'm also going to have to make another sink. or move the one that I have. First, grab a bucket. Where are my villager guys? So those are full. Nice. And then crafting table. Go pick up the soul lava real quick. How do you use your crafting terminal and other? Yeah, there's a dimensional card that you can get for it that allows you to do that specifically. I'm saying, like, move the extractors to the corner and put the ME system where the extractors were. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I mean, you're right. It is kind of hiding in a corner. I get what you're saying. I'm gonna grab a piece of dirt and block this in so hopefully it doesn't go anywhere. Soul lava, don't burn everything down. Thermogen. Should still have everything it needs. Yeah, okay, we're powered back up. Before I do anything else, I'm going to make another sink. So I don't forget or miss it. Terracotta, what am I missing for terracotta? Clay blocks? How much clay I got? Clay. Plenty. Alright, we're going to go cook up some clay real quick. Not in there. We'll use this. That's... Oh, I can't use that. I gotta provide some power to these guys. I don't have enough cables for that. Or a good way to do it. We're just gonna grab a normal furnace. And some coal. That's one of the things I wanted to set up today, was actually getting those things rocking and rolling. That. Remove the factory and use coal. Yeah, you're right. That's what I should have done. Here, we're just... I get now it's wasted, but whatever. Coal and that. I want to get power set up at some point, because that would make my life a lot easier. For all of that and get like ender gates going. So we may focus on power today. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can look it up for you real quick. It's this one right here. The dimensional card, AE Infinity Booster. That'll allow you to access it anywhere. That's what you're looking for. Okay. That out of the way. Sink is what we're trying to make. I'm gonna make a sink. Why don't I have a bucket of water? Do I have water anywhere? I do have water near. Grab a bucket of water. We're gonna make a sink. We're gonna pipe some water in. Yes, Flux Networks is, and we may end up using that instead of the power ender gates or whatever. Sink. I need pipe and pipe wrench. You there, pull from there. Okay, ME system is fully powered now. Should be able to set up the import bus for it. The way we had it before. Import bus. That man. Obviously that wasn't where I wanted to put it. The only annoying part is now I got to do something over here so that I can place it against it. Put the crafting terminal back on top. The import bus there with the 4 acceleration cards. And the ender chest on top. Which is now going to be backwards, but whatever. Flux networks are better. I agree. And I'll probably go with that because I don't think they have a limit. I don't think they're capped at anything. And then I need to, somewhere on here, slap that guy back down with this. And then it should wirelessly charge everything for us. We should have everything set back up now. We're going to double check, make sure everything's gone from the old home, and then we're just going to probably move this waystone back inside. Yeah, everything, well, we'll leave it here. Probably rename it to like Mystical Ag Farm or something. I do want to move that stuff eventually. Just not yet. MA Farm. No transfer limit, but they don't charge items that are not on the hotbar or equipped in Curio. But both. So we just do both. That's all we need to do. Like, we can keep the player transmitter going. No reason to not do that, really. Yeah, it technically everything has a cap, right? But relative to anything I'm ever going to reach or that's ever going to impact me, I don't think it'll matter. All right, we'll sleep real quick. We got to check on the bees again and see if we can't get some speed upgrades going. I think that's next. Yeah, we're up early and we're streaming. Trying to hit a new, I don't know, timeline's the wrong word. A new group of people that are up at a reasonable hour. I think Flux Networks does charge, but maybe it's disabled. Gotcha. Okay. We'll take a look at that. Speed. These guys. So I need a bunch of clocks for that and then an upgrade base. That's easy. I need to get some automated emeralds going. Because having to trade for emeralds every single time is a little rough. Gotta reset this. Descending number of items. That's what I'm looking for. Toss that in there. 16 emeralds. Emerald seeds. 4 emeralds, supremium, and a prosperity seed base. That's not bad. Crystal. I hate having to look for those things. Where are the AE2 crystals at? We're just going to do this. They're not AE2. They're mystical agriculture. Want one of these real quick. Make 2 for good measure. Make a whole bunch of Prudentium. And then we'll use this one to upgrade all the way to Supremium real quick. Assuming we can. And then we're going to go actually make that. Here we go. All right. Maybe Flux Networks does. Probably max amp, but that's not what really matters. Yeah, you're right. Fell asleep last night after working for 4 hours, so I'm still up. Oh, yikes. That doesn't sound fun. 4. Stuck on Cobblemon. Might start a new ATM10 world today. Yeah. ATM10's the best. I'm going to move. This guy needs to be moved inside. We'll go to the MA farm real quick. And we're going to replace one of the seeds. I don't really need as much with the emerald one. Nope, that's the one I want to keep. New base site. Break this. Put it in here. What we could do, kind of like my sleep one. We'll just slap it down right here and title it home. Perfect. So with the emeralds going, it should be easier to make all of these simulation upgrades that we're going to try to make. Not simulation, speed upgrades. We'll throw the combs. I do need a centrifuge going though. Grindstone. Of course, I don't have what I need for it. Why would I? That would be crazy. Go ahead and make 2 centrifuges, I think. Do the powered ones. Ooh, I haven't set up mechanism yet, though. These ones have to have like a fire underneath it, right? Okay, Flair, we did talk about that last night. So the reason I'm doing it on the outside for both, yes, you can. And every other time I've ever done, excuse me, a playthrough, I put it underneath. We're doing it here because I'm trying to set this up so like if you were looking to do something with mystical agriculture, you know everything you need to do to set it up. And if I hide it underneath, then there's a chance somebody builds this altar and it doesn't work. And they're like, why is it not working? So now they know they have to have the lever here. You're right, it looks better without the lever. But the point is to be informational rather than to look pretty. So hopefully that answers your question. Again, yeah, you 100% could do a redstone block. But yeah, we're doing it for the world download, which is why we're doing it that way. We're going to start with some mechanism. Before that, I got to set up a second floor, though. How tall? These are the light gray painted planks. And I need light gray dye for that. Light gray. Yeah, I mean, anything with a redstone signal underneath will work. However, not for my playthrough, unfortunately. We're gonna make some more light gray painted planks to make a second floor real quick. And then there it is. Like, I knew I made a lot of it, and so it should have been high up in there. I just wasn't sure where it went. Because I need to set up some mechanism stuff. This is going to be the tallest thing I have right now. Means I think that's going to be the height of floor number 2. So then I just have to figure out how far out. I think we're going to go like one further. 2 further. We're going to go to there. I'm trying to space it out so I can do the exact same flooring on the top floor and do all of the factory blocks as well. That's the goal, at least. Too far. I love the building gadget. Imagine how long it would have taken me to set down all of that. So I think I left 2. Did I leave 2 on the outside? 1, 2, and then a block for a railing. Okay, so 1, 2, and a block for a railing. It would be right there. Perfect. That's the plan. That's what we're going to do all the way around. And then eventually this thing's going to look like a skyscraper. That's what we're going for. Oh, with the second floor, the only outer parts of the whole, it's going to do only the outer parts, and we're going to do a railing around in the center. So that way you can fly straight up this whole thing and look at everything that's here. And then I'm probably somewhere, probably over there by the door, going to do like an elevator system where it goes up 1 floor each time. Do catwalks and catwalk stairs. We could do stairs in the center somewhere. I haven't quite decided on that. I'm also not entirely sure if this is going to be too much. How many out from the door is it? It's 1 in from that black one. So right there. The whole building gadget 2 is amazing. I'm setting up mystical agriculture growth accelerators. And yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, so we're looking at setting up elevators probably. But no, the building gadget is the best. It saves you so much time. All right, so that's all we've got right now. I do want to see... I may cut one of those off. We may cut one of these off and expand it by 1 on each side. But the plan was to do a railing, have a 2-block gap, and then the factory block, and then whatever. That's kind of what we were looking at doing. So we'll see about that. For now, let's go see how many more of those factory blocks we have so that I can make a section for mechanism. 126. That'll work. All right, so we said that 2-block, then this one. Do I have an axe on me? I don't have an axe on me. I need to get one. That's centered up. Yeah, that's right. Perfect. You mean the open block elevator or pneumatic craft? The plan was to do open block. Just like The one where you put wool around and an emerald in the middle. Here's my axe. Axe. I guess it broke. Nice. We'll make a new one. All right. Since this is going all the way down, we're going to do small tunnel all the way to the end. And then I do need to set the building gadget to that, but we should be able to do that whole line all at once. Perfect. And then I think the first set were 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, first 2 were 9. I don't think I have enough blocks to do more than that, so. Right here. Yep. Perfect. We'll mechanism on this first one here. Nice. All right. That's looking better. I also did a run along the back. I didn't even realize that. We may do that on the upper levels. We may not. I'm not convinced I need it yet. Open blocks are more convenient, but pneumatic craft looks so good. Dude, does it? I'm going to have to check it out. Emerald. I recall... Did I say emerald? I'm sorry. It's an ender pearl in the middle. It's an elevator. It moves you. Yeah. No, it's an ender pearl. I'm just dumb. Maybe use copy paste. I could do that. That's a good point. I just don't have enough, and it's not linked to my ME system yet. It's like the create elevators. We might have to do that. That sounds really cool. All right, so let's grab some. What are they called? Metallurgic infusers. Metallurgic infuser. Grab 2 of those. Am I out of redstone? That looked like I was out of redstone. Slap 2 of them down. I'm gonna need to grab some power from something somewhere. I don't know what yet. Do we go wireless power first? How expensive? Flux points. So I think you have to have a flux controller somewhere. It's just flux dust. Compressing redstone ducts with bedrock and obsidian? How hard are flux networks to set up overall? Use anchors from Ender.io instead of elevators to name. Ooh. Redstone and ender pearls. Controller is only for wireless charging, so I don't even need that. So in that case, flux block. I need a plug and a point, right? So the plug would be what connects to my power source, which would be right here. Which is just a whole bunch of flux. How do I actually get flux dust? Okay. This doesn't make any sense to do. So I throw redstone onto bedrock and then I put obsidian on top of it. Yeah, so I just need to plug in a point. I got that part. Creating the flux. That's the part I don't have. Also, do I have enough redstone? Because I'm pretty sure I just used... I got blocks. That'll work. 1 block above. You place it above and hit it. 8 stacks at a time. All right, we're going to grab redstone first. Then we'll find bedrock. And then... Oh, it's a good chance for us to go through here. I had to move this and create a new one. Just left-click obsidian 2 blocks above the bedrock. All right. Well, it sounds easy. We're going to grab some redstone, and then we'll go do exactly that. Currently, we're working on wireless power. We finished moving everything to our new base. The long-term goal is to try to get some of the bees set up. But in order to do that well, we're working through some mechanism stuff first. All right, there's no redstone in any of that. Small tunnel. Is redstone only in deep slate? If you need a lot of redstone, find a redstone cave or abyss in the nether. Yeah, that would be a lot more efficient. Deep slate, red slate. Alright, that's a stack. More than enough. Ah, I didn't have my pocket storage on me. That's quite rather inconvenient. Alright, so I've got... How much redstone? Realistically, I don't need that much redstone, right? Obsidian... Grab that. We're going to head down to bedrock somewhere. I know I've got a cave here. See how far down this goes. Search region. We will get a ton of redstone. Yeah, I guarantee it. It will happen. We will likely end up setting up a redstone bee by the end of the day. Along with a whole bunch of other bees. That's kind of what we're shooting for. It's what we're going for. But for now, I just want some wireless power to plug into those metallurgic infusers. Which I should be able to get just fine if I get all the way down to bedrock. So that's where we're headed. I didn't grab my packet storage again, which means we're going to be picking all this up. How funny would it be if I fell in lava? There we go. Okay, so you said obsidian above. I want the full stack. Oh, I need to turn the magnet off too. Do that. So, does it need to be higher? Oh. Oh, great heavens. All right, 2 stacks of flux dust. That'll do it. I was clicking the wrong way. So, dump all the rest of this in there. Redstone, flux. So now we need flux. Flux plug. Which is just some of these. I'm gonna need to get more obsidian. I don't think I have enough. So a flux block. And then this. So this is the plug. So I plug it into the system and it takes power, right? And then does the point go, or is that backward? I will need more redstone, yes. I have some, had some. I didn't put all of it in there. I still had some of it left. Because I need a block for it. Flux. The problem is I need more obsidian. What's an easy way to get obsidian? Shards, essence. Is there an easy way to do it? The end? Yeah, you're right. Great point. Here. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna grab a whole stack. Yeah, there is. But that was just as easy. Alright, we got some more obsidian now, so we should be able to comfort tower should be. I'm making sure I didn't do that backwards. I should be able to do a flux. Adjacent with removing power from the reflux network. That's what we want. So we're gonna take one of those. Craft this and then get some. Ooh, we got fast cable. Gonna use these for now. All right, wireless power. Just in case I want to set up more. And then I'll slap that guy down right there. Why not use mystical agriculture for what? Yeah, I realized that now. Click create new network above. There it is. Sure. Go with blue. Create it. Flux plug. Transfer limit, sure. Chunk loading, whatever. How do I tell it to input? Network selection. Oh, I've got to select the network. Yeah? Click the plus and the go. We got the plus. We did create it. Now select it. Network selection. So it should be selected. And then do I have to also select it there? Oh, it's working. Oh, okay. Looky there. They definitely do work on mechanism cables. I did that in all the mods 9. It doesn't look like it's holding much, but it certainly transfers a lot. All good. Now the same for the point. Always bypass limit. Is there a button for that? Power that on. Bypass limit. All right. Metallurgy confusers are ready to go. However, I need a bunch of redstone. Which means we're probably going to make, regrettably, some redstone seeds. I know. We said we weren't going to do mystical agriculture as much. And here we are, using it for everything we could possibly need it for. Mystical ag. Take that. Is it green? Which is the one? I think it's this one that makes it, right? Yeah. All right. We're gonna make another one real quick. There. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Mystical egg seed done. I use Flux Networks, but I like Powell Wireless more. Yeah, I agree. For like just wireless charging, because I agree with that. Doesn't have a buffer without a controller, not a big deal. Recommend using battery for buffer. I like use more. No, it's not holding any. It has some buffer, which adjusts for better delivery. That makes sense. MA farm. I could just move this whole thing so I don't have to fly back and forth each time, but seems like a lot of effort. Apotheosis. Mob spawner approach for redstone instead of a seed. Which mob spawner gives you redstone? What mob drop gives you redstone? Which spawners? Oh. Well, that's good to know. I didn't know that at all. So the problem is if I do that, I'm going to need to upgrade my AE2 system or do some hardcore filtering to keep it from filling my AE2 system up. Witch plus cave creeper. That's good to know. Okay. Yeah, I might need to do that. I'm hoping that with the essence coming in, I should be okay. I don't remember how much of this is for redstone. Is it that for 12? We'll survive. Okay, anyways, what we're really looking to do is make the speed upgrade. Speed upgrades these guys. I need more redstone for the clocks. 30 of them. That'll be enough. Then some blank upgrades. Why just one? What were we missing there? Oh, honey treats. What are we missing for honey treats? Just more honeycomb? All right. I'm glad that they changed it where you can make honey treats using pollen. Before, I think this was the only way to do it. And there was just like absolutely no use for the pollen whatsoever, which was kind of annoying. All right, one of those. Make some more of these real quick. Make some more of those. 5. 2 for one, 3 for the other. I guess I don't have to keep that door closed. I actually don't need the door at all anymore. All right, it should be faster. What does it cost for the speedier? Oh, nether stars. Can't do that. Can't do that yet, but we should be making more to the point where once we get mechanism actually going, we should probably look at getting some automated. I bet I could use the spot directly above it with a router to pull everything out of the beehives and send it through the centrifuges. That would be sick. I had just enough resources to install mod 10 and show mod drops, really get their info. That's awesome. That's really smart. Why don't they have that included by default? Confirm bug that you can hopper looting upgrades into Map Masher for up to looting 64. Really? That's kind of sick. That's really cool. All right, those are going to be going a lot faster. Let's grab however much redstone we can make. And some osmium. We'll get some of those control circuits built up. Redstone, osmium. Hopefully that gives us enough. I'm really just needing 2 for each one, so 4 total to make the heated centrifuges, not the heated ones, the powered ones. I could energize the furnaces. That's a great point. That probably should be next. I will have to make another flux point. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. They just updated a Neo 4 thing last week, mostly. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense why it's not there. Is there no rotten egg? Rotten blisterberry? I don't know. I don't see a rotten egg. Creates a rotten egg. What does this do? What is the rotten egg? It's a 5x5. Oh, dreadful dirt. Yeah. Yeah, there is a rotten egg. Yes. I've never done it before, but it does exist. I usually just end up using spawners instead of dreadful dirt for anything. Speedy. Oh, that's right. The speedier only work on the other items. You're right. I knew that. My brain just didn't, you know? I literally made a tutorial about it. All right, so we need 2 of those guys up there to finish. Then we'll get powered centrifuges. Yeah, I just need 2 of the basic control circuits. And we got more than that. Sweet. Throw those in there. Powered. 1, 2. So next, I just need to get some more cable. And we're probably just going to run it from the same flux point because it's already right there. Powered centrifuges. And how do we want to automate this? How hard are routers? Routers are pretty cheap, right? Modular router, blank module, gold nuggets. Blank modules. Got our router. So then I just need... Distributors are expensive. Polar Mark II might be the way to go. I need a sticky piston. Geez, I gotta go all the way back down here. We'll create 2 pistons. I need a puller and a sender for sure. I don't know if I could make do with a sender Mark 1, but probably not. Sticky piston. Do that. Oh, each of these can only be linked to one thing, can't they? I think. I am correct. Make 2 of those. 2 of these. And then... Sender. Yeah, the distribution module is the one that can send to more than one. Oh, it's only Cinder Mark 2s. Okay. Still need more redstone. We'll make some more here in just a second. Anyways, what we're going to do is split these apart. That way they're set to both. We will use distribution modules for this eventually to pull in. And then we're going to slap a router down right here with both of those in it. That should store all the draconic combs. We'll get some speed upgrades for it as well. And then we're going to tell it to send it out to the centrifuges. And then we probably are going to put some sort of like a chest in there to fill it all up. Because I don't have a way to wirelessly send it back to my ME system yet. Gender. Redstone was the problem. Use our redstone essence. Ought to be enough. Send. If you use cursed dirt for mob farmland, I recommend using diamond and netherite backpack with stack upgrade. That's true. I have not used Super Factory Manager. I have not. I should. I've heard very good things about it, but I have not used it. Should have enough of those actually. So 3 of those, 3 of these should make me a distribution module. Oh, no way I used all of them. Okay. This way we can add more. It should send it out to those, and then those should go through and do it all. It'll be slow, but it'll work. And then I think from there, we're just going to item pipe it into a chest for now. Why is a backpack instead of a regular sophisticated chest? I think the point is it can store XP too with a tank upgrade. That's usually why people do it. How big is your storage right now? I've got 10 16Ks and 9 1Ks, I think. Not crazy big. We were looking for... What are we going to do? Item pipe. Into a chest. Item. I know I said I wasn't going to use pipes, but it's just the best solution at this point. Eventually, we will change to anything else. But... Pipe. Wrench. And then chest. I need a redstone torch. Perfect. Got it. Iron. Okay, used all my gold. So we may stick with an iron one for now. Do I have any other gold? Nope. We're out of gold. I could do that helmet through a whatever deconstructor, but I'm not super worried about it. I will put that there. Pull from both of those. I don't think it's going to need an upgrade of any kind. I think we're fine. Perfect. Okay. Regular sophisticated chests have hopper upgrades as well. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that. I knew the drawers did, but I mean, I'm not... None of this is running quickly right now, so I'm not worried about putting upgrades or anything else like that in there. I'm just more trying to find a way to automate it. And that looks like it works. So we should be getting automated draconic dust now. Which is good. I think we're at the point, because we can make those simulation upgrades. Where we can likely look at making a whole bunch more beehives. I did not mean to make that many. That's probably too many. There's a good chance that is too many beehives. Yeah, I don't really need that. I just need a normal campfire. Campfires. Make me some of those. 9 will be fine. make me some of these as well. Hopper upgrades are good. You can push and pull for the chest. That's cool. That is a lot. That is a lot of utility for a chest for sure. XP collector from just dire things for collecting. Yeah, I agree. That's what I use as well. How much netherite do I have? Not a lot. We have some. Like 3 ingots and 8 scrap. Not a ton. Yeah, just our things is definitely the way to go for that. XP collection, it's the best. Hopper, got that one. Seahorses drop Heart of the Sea, and Beach Creeper drop Nautilus shells, by the way, so they're good for spawners. I will definitely have to get those, because I know we need a lot of those for the bee things. Okay. So, bee hive. We're looking at the bamboo one, I think. Where'd it go? This one? So I got 9 of those, and then Seahorse spawner is wild. I agree. It is a crazy concept. All right, man. Just saw you recommended YouTube's guide for the top tier mini. Me and my friends. I'm so glad. I'm very, very glad they've been helpful. So since seahorses, if you don't spawn them in water, do they just die? That is a crazy concept. Expansion box. That one. I need to go get some more bamboo. Oh, and I need to cover this in paper too. How much paper do we have? Paper. 35? I don't think that's anywhere near enough. Not even close. What other ways to make a paper? Sawdust? I've got my cutter thing. Let me grab the logs, make sure it's still going. I'm pretty sure when I moved it, I took all the logs out. Yeah. We're gonna need that to go for a little bit. I'm gonna sleep because I'm sick of the rain. Then we're gonna go find some more bamboo. What's the button? It's Control T. What are you making a mob farm? Make it big? Yeah, I agree. I will. It'll be gigantic and it'll have just about everything in it. But I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to make it. Do I have any sawdust in here? 3. That makes me some paper. Enough where I could do 1 expansion box. If I find the rest of the paper at least. Here we go. Expansion box. And then where'd the rest of my beehives go? Beehives. All right, we're gonna set up one more in here. Beehive expansion box. Now let's go take a look real quick. There's the wrong map. This is the one we wanted. There was a bamboo forest, Blackwood, Weeping Witch, bamboo jungle. Oh, I can't. Okay, fine. Oh, is it because I manually switched this? Yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. There we go. All right. Obviously should have used axe for that. I'm gonna get as much bamboo as we possibly can. Take it back so I never have to come back to get more. That's entirely the plan. Because I really like the way that those bamboo beehives look. But it takes so much bamboo to make them. Although I'm getting a lot of bamboo. This is going a lot quicker than I expected it to. There we go. Yeah, I do have it. I am using the backpack. I turned off the pickup upgrade because it was getting annoying to put stuff in my backpack instead of my inventory. If you want, you can, let me throw this all in here. You hit J, but yeah, you have to have commands on, but you can just right click and click teleport to where you want to go as long as you've been there before. Actually, even if you haven't been. The only reason I'm doing it is because I'm streaming and I don't want to spend half an hour traveling there to get bamboo to travel back. Because that's boring and none of y'all actually want to watch that. Put all of it in here. Oh, that's the backpack button. And then take out all the other. That's where my axe went. I'm almost out of bread too. Lovely. All right, so bamboo blocks, and then bamboo planks. Perfect. So I needed 3 more bamboo expansion boxes. That guy. Well, I thought I had 9. Oh, I put one down already. Yeah, so we're right. Okay. Sorry. Did you teleport? Yep. That makes sense. So we got that all done. So next up is really paper. I don't know how quickly we're really actually looking at making that. How did I turn that off? There we go. Moving quicker. Put those down there. Still producing good. Jump back up here real quick. Should be able to snag all of that out. And throw it in here. So the draconic dust turn into these draconic chunks. And I don't remember how many I need for this guy. Oh, I need a lot more than just that. I need the productivity beta. Productivity alpha. 2 draconic chunks. I mean, that seems pretty easy. How is sticks the only thing I'm missing? I feel like I'm constantly missing sticks. Take some more of those, throw them in there. Productivity alpha. Okay. I should make 2 of these. Let me grab my emeralds real quick. Oh, we got a bunch of emerald essence. Doesn't make a bunch of... Oh, it does make a bunch of emeralds. Let's go. Okay. Alpha. You make at least 2 of these. And we're going to throw them in there. Hold up. It does beehive. Okay, cool. What are we talking about? For what? Is there no botany pot? Not pots. I'm not good with English. The hydroponic bed thing from IE. Yes, I could use the hydroponic bed for the seeds. I'm just not yet because I'm not at that point. And there's a lot more infrastructure I have to set up in order to get that to work well. Take one of those out, throw this in, and that should make them faster, right? Increases product by 120. So that should allow me to get more draconic chunks, which should theoretically allow me to get more of those to make the bigger upgrades. Maybe. Let's see. One more of those. What is the time there? We are currently rocking at 10 a.m. Liking the base. Thank you. We got a concept going. I know what we're going for. We're not quite there yet, but I know what we're going for. Okay. With that out of the way, we do have 1 beehive. I need to make a simulation upgrade real quick, but we do have 1 beehive ready to go. I should be able to make a bunch more paper. So theoretically, maybe we could get a couple more beehives ready to go. Of course, I didn't dump the rest of it in here. 3. Sure, we'll do another expansion box. And then I need feeding slabs. Actually, we're not really using. We're not using both of those, so we're just going to do this. We'll just do a full beehive of whatever I do. That one and that one. So now we're good for 2 more. I've got an extra expansion box. Nice. Batch paper used to add in sugar cane. I haven't. We were gonna do something similar to that. The problem we encountered was I couldn't find any sugar cane anywhere, and so we kind of bailed on that idea. All right, we got that. We got that. So we should probably start with something simple like an iron bee, which is the ashy mining and the crystalline bee. Crystalline's going to be easy to get. So let's focus on the ashy mining first, which I think was our dirt nest. And I don't remember. Did we set that up here? Or I feel like we maybe set that up at the other house. I guess we'll take a look. Good morning, John. What level are your drives in your 82 system right now? We have 9 1Ks and 10 16Ks. I did. Oh, I did. I was going to say, I don't think I brought cages to catch this thing once he's here. All right. I should probably do multiple of these, but really we just need a single ashy mining bee and we're fine. Dang. Early right now. Let's just, jeez. That's kind of late there. Hey, oh, that's a leaf cutter. We'll take it, but it's not the one we need. It was good, but they nerfed it just to 1 before that was much better. Marks of Engineering often bugs. Not fixed it for the past few years. I have no idea. Garden. These things? They just make things grow really, really quickly, I assume. Nice. Yeah, so we've got 16Ks in one of our drives. You just have to have severals, but you've got 10 16Ks in here, and then 9 of the 1K drives in there. And I came back to get some more honey treats. Honey treats. That is not very many of them. I could go back to the Bumble Zone and get a bunch more. Ender. Get Ender Pearls from this, right? Not. Ooh, I can from those, though. We may head back to the Bumble Zone here in a second to grab a whole bunch of pollen. In the meantime, head back to the farm. See what kind of bee we get. Quickly, yeah. Oh. Ashy mining bee. That's what we want. Just have to sleep to make it daytime. The best inmate farm is a soul search hydroponic bed. Few people know about it though, because most videos don't show them. I have a video in the queue. It's one of the 2 that I have recorded that shows exactly that. I keep going and thinking my guy's out there and it's not. I gotta have to make a stick. I'll make a stick. Never mind. Got him. All right. Ashy mining is acquired. And now we gotta go grab a crystalline bee. And we need to make the baby incubator. Hay bale, easy. Daylight thing, easy. Baby incubator. I think this requires power, so we're gonna go set it up with the stuff up here. Incubator. It does. It's not the one we wanted. We will need that. Don't get me wrong. We will need that. we're actually looking for the this guy. Breeding chamber. I need a rose bush. Can I craft? I can't craft that. Cool. I'll make that one. Okay. Where am I gonna find a rose bush at? Could I use like a nature's compass? Gotta be some sort of rose biome, right? How do I have 3? I thought I just had 2. Rose fields? 830 blocks away, it's gotta have them, right? Unless I just happen to see some on the way there. No, it's not. Very pretty biome. Hustle the network's best for star generation. Yeah, I agree. Soul surging, the hydroponic beds can be incredibly laggy, especially for that purpose. I don't know what we got going on here, but I'm kind of curious. Got a bunch of hay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Here we go. I need shears, don't I? I do not need shears. Home. All right. Breed. Baby breeding chamber. Gonna make my life a lot easier. Set it right there. And then I just have to go get the crystalline bee. And then we can for sure get an iron bee and I won't have to mess with it. Flower fields too. I didn't realize it had that. Everyone is soul searching hydro beds. Not really unknown now. No, you're right. It's not unknown. It definitely is known. But it also is a new thing, so it's worth making a video about for sure. I don't think I need any of that. I just need crystalline bee, quartz nest. I have to get actual quartz ore. That means I gotta have silk touch, right? Is there a way to pick that up other than silk touch? To get quartz ore? Or can I just use the sword on the quartz ore to make the hive? Thoughts? Any? I need a flint and steel as well. Flint and steel. Light that guy up. I'm making 24 nether stars a second with my house neural network with 40 simulation chambers. That's crazy. That's a lot. Gotta head out. My last training class. A great stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You have a good one. I think you mentioned you're a couple versions older of the pack. One of the updates, tier 8 industrial foregoing upgrades. Tier 8? I think they're the add-ons, right? I'm on point 34. I've seen... you're talking about these add-ons, right? Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I've seen add-ons up to, like, tier 4. Oh, hey, this is the redstone biome we needed. Don't mind me. All right, so that's what I need. It does not work that way. So I need some sort of silk touch from somewhere, somehow. Anybody know the easiest way to get silk touch? And I mean that genuinely because I don't. I added them in 35. So broken that they talked in Discord about removing. That's crazy. What makes it not if it take 32 to star essence? Yeah, you're right. That is exactly what makes it not efficient because it takes forever to get enough essence to actually make it. So that'll make redstone ore. I don't actually care about most of that right now. Silk Touch via Easy Villagers. Walk me through how to hit that. Enchanter. Enchanter. This guy. Does it let you pick the enchants you want? Solium. Prosperity Ingot. Solium Ingot. Is this the enchanter? Oh, the one from Ender.io? I don't have enough dark steel. Although I probably could make it. I just need obsidian coal. Yeah, we can make that. I gotta go down and get grains of infinity. We'll do it though. The exchanging gadget. I have the exchanging. Oh, where I can just pick something up. Ooh, hold up. This guy? So just like literally exchange it for something else? Why am I here? I didn't think I went back through the portal. Oh, I probably teleported there from somewhere else. I need to enchant the exchanging gadget? Don't mind me being dumb and not knowing things. Give me a second here. Alright, it's obviously not letting me back through. Is that the only enchant you can get on it? I don't know if I have enough. Oh, I put the lapis in there. So now I just got to drop an anvil on this bad boy, right? That is exceptionally easy. So now I need a pickaxe that I can put this on that I'm not worried about breaking. And then obsidian and an anvil. Alrighty. Where do I want to put this? I'm just going to set it out here because whatever. Throw it against a tree. I got to grab a book too. So close. Almost had it all. Book. Thank you guys again for providing, once again, the easiest way to do something. Because I probably would have struggled with that for quite a little bit. Turn the magnet off. I need that there, and that there, and that there. Sweet. You can also just disenchant. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't it get rid of the enchants, though? That's what I thought. Could be totally wrong about that. Anywho. Put the anvil back here where I think it should have been in the first place. Put the book on there. We've got Silk Touch. Now we head back to the Nether. I don't know if I have my honey treats on me. No, it doesn't. Okay, good to know. Snag those. I don't know if anybody just saw what happened, but I did a dumb thing. I did a dumb thing. It is the Crimson Steel auto smelt. That's exactly what's going on. So that means I'm just going to make a new pickaxe. And then go through that whole process again of removing it and putting it back on. Pickaxe. How hard is, you said this... What is a disenchanter? What are we talking about with that one? Did I spell it wrong? Disenchanter. I don't see a disenchanter. Oh, there's a dash? Why is there a dash? That guy. Easy to make. I'm gonna come set him down over here. Throw that on, throw that on. And I've got Silk Touch. All right, that is a lot easier than dropping the anvil and everything. Especially once you have the resources for it. Don't need that one right now. Try to get rid of some of the crap in here. But Silk Touch, I can't do it from there. I'll do it from here. Onto that. Now we're going to hopefully head back to the Nether for the last time for dumb reasons. Takes 5. I'm not worried about the levels. I can definitely see how that would be, like, I guess, technically the downside to it, but not a downside to me. So I got a quartz nest, but I didn't bring any honey treats. Gotta go back home again. Grab the honey treats from in here. Yeah, you can. Honey, 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 honey treats. It's not honey treats, it's nether quartz. Nether. I only have a little bit of it, so we'll have to get some more while we're there. But we can get it started at least. And I'm pretty sure I still have the bee cages on me. So we're just going to slap it down here. And I do still have the bee cages. We are going to use the nether quartz to get it rolling. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. I appreciate it. Then grab a whole bunch more nether quartz. Did they change the way that looks? Or is that just, it's got to be the shaders. That looks sick. All right. Way more than enough to make this go quickly. And then we'll take it back. We'll braid them together. We'll have our iron bee, and we can finally get some of this rolling. Yeah. There's some cool gems that allow you to do some stuff like that incredibly quickly. Slash home. Don't mind me. Then I do need to grab the simulation upgrade before we breed these guys. So let's get that built. Then we will breed those two. Probably several times. Simulation. Need more ender pearls. Should be enough to get one of these. There's that. Simulator. I should have another one of those alpha productivity ones in here too. Alpha. Got it. And then, did I have any extra speed? I did have one of those. Very nice. We will get this guy already. Get ourselves an iron block. I assume is going to be the feeding block for it. And then for this hive, we're probably going to put 4 or 5 different bees in here. 3 different bees in here, maybe more. Just to try to optimize the space, because I don't really need a lot of these resources. But having some would be good. Alright, breed those. I didn't grab any flowers. Alright, split it. Throw them in there. Sure, we'll take an aluminum. What am I missing? Oh, is it slow? Hold up. I had some speedier upgrades in here, and it was a lot better than this. That is so slow. Eternal Charm, Ancient Knowledge, Yeah. You the stacking effect, especially if you're doing it by hand, is crazy. I'm gonna steal 2 speed upgrades and put them in here so it's not as slow. That's still just as slow. That is crazy. We're gonna put 4 in there and hopefully that helps. Okay. Jeez. Oh, I don't want 2 aluminum bees. Nope. Tin bee, yeah, I'll take one of those, sure. Speed upgrades, it says that they work. Oh, but it's time in the hive. You're right, you do need the speedier upgrades. Throw one of those in there, and I think one of them went in here. Yeah. Go see all mod Snowblock 2. The resource chickens. I don't think I've ever seen that. Sounds wild. All right. Well, we will see about speedier upgrades. Put all that back in there, along with the draconic dust. Speedier. Oh, that's what you need Heart of the Sea and the Nether Stars for. Gotcha. Great. Okay. You do also need the speed upgrades for that, but don't think we're quite at that point yet. I probably could fight the Wither. I just don't know if I want to yet. We had the exchanging gadget initially to do the floor. And then we used it just now to enchant it to get the silk touch. Check on our paper again. See if we can keep making these beehives. All right, bunch more paper. Throw in all of those. Perfect. So I've got 3 more expansion boxes to do. And then we're mostly good to go. I do need a block of aluminum. Place cap blocks on. Aluminium. Take that one and we're going to put it in there. And I'm going to grab another feeding slab. Because I think I'm just going to do 5 different bees in this next one. Means I'm going to break this and throw it underneath. I could get a seahorse, you're right. That would help me get Heart of the Sea. It would not, however, help with getting Nether Stars. Which is another one of the requirements that we would have to have. So bee cage, still waiting for this guy. It seemed like it helped a little bit at the end. Maybe it just got halfway and then decided it wanted to work. I don't know. I don't have fish or prismarine shards going yet from MA. I know you can do it that way, but I don't have it rolling yet. We will get there, but we're not yet. Prismarine. Oh, there's a prismarine bee. Seeds. So I just need some of the crystals and shards. That's actually pretty easy to get. Ancient knowledge is not kept at 3. That's what I got in my pylon. Ancient knowledge is, I think all pylon ones are kept at 4. Beach creeper also gives a lot of the prismarine shards. So I should go look for a beach. Because we do want to automate it long term. How close are you, dude? That is just so slow. Did it not go quicker with the speed upgrades? I felt like it went quicker. Because this is just excruciatingly slow. It says that they work in here. It does work. We got the 10B. Reroll. I'll take a copper B. Shells and shards. That's good to know. It's good to know. We'll get prismarine stuff set up. Again, the problem with making the speedier upgrades is just the nether stars right now, or wither stars. That's the only reason I wouldn't do it yet. The negative, they're Luminex blocks. Luminax. They're just really bright. It definitely is faster with the speed upgrades. Just so we're on the same page, it 100% is faster. It's not a lot faster, but it is definitely faster. I do need to do that, but that requires me going through Apotheosis, which I also have not done yet. We've got a copper. We've got a tin. Give me an iron. All I need is an iron B. 10B. There we go. The B cage in there. So tin, copper, and aluminum. Let's go grab those blocks real quick. Oh, thank you for the useful video clips. What I wanted to ask is something specific. Is there a mod that makes the floor flat? So what I did was I got a cut paste gadget and cut pasted a very large section that basically, or you can also use a trunk destroyer or anything like that. It's painfully slow without the speed upgrades. Yes, it is. It is incredibly painful slow. Painfully slow. Edelwood is in a dark forest. Yes. I'm missing a lot of comments here. I'm sorry. Came over here for 10. Need a 10 block and a copper block. We're going to throw those on there. I actually could put these in there. 10 and copper. Copper B, 10B, and aluminum B. Is there another output of this, or is it just iron? We got the iron B. We've got copper. We've got iron. Tin and aluminum. Let's see. Crystalline. Right click. Beep reading. Ashy mining is 10. Copper. Aluminum. And iron. So just those four. And I can braid it with an ender bee to get a spatial bee, which will give me Certus quartz, which I think might be worth doing. Certus quartz seeds, which require further processing. Really? No, that's perfect. Okay, so we probably get a spatial one next, right? Pull out the ashy mining, go grab a... Oh, what are they called? Enderbee? I also need to set up a puller. Actually, we're just going to get another distributor module. Distributor module. We're going to get one of these. So I need to make 3 of these guys. Oh, no. Well, there goes my bow. Cool. That's fun. 2, 3. Got 3 of those. Got ourselves a distributor module. We're going to set it to pull into the router. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do all of them for now. Come up here to our router. We'll pull those 2 out. We'll put that in. So now it should pull everything from any of those other ones and send it all over here. So this chest is probably going to be needed a lot more because we're going to put a lot more resources in there, but we got a good chunk of it automated, which is great. Can think if you keep taking the upgrades off and putting it back in, it's faster. Interesting. Use a destruction gadget for flattening. That is also a great tool. Cut paste has a larger area of selection. Yes, it does. Iron Farm. The best mod is easy. Yeah, for like a beginner basic Iron Farm, Easy Villagers is definitely the best. I have that going. I'm just trying to get all the bees set up. It also gives you a whole bunch of these red flowers, which is great for red fertilizer. Okay, we got Ashy Mining. That's the one we wanted to take out. We want to go grab an Ender Bee. I'm not sure if they're going to be on the main end island. But they might be. Might be, get it? Sorry, that was terrible. I'm so sorry. I know they're on the other ones though, so we may just hover and take off. This is the direct? Yes, the way I went before. We'll go this way. Hostile neural networks, zombie model, easy villagers, atomic reconstructor, and lens of miner, and block placers and breakers. That was a lot. I don't know what it was for, but it was a lot. Put an ender chest instead of a chest, so it puts it back in. Oh, that's a great idea. I don't know. How did I not think of that? Great point. Great point. We will definitely do that. Got any ender bees flying around? I feel like there's usually a ton of them in here. Is there not usually a ton of them in here? For iron generation. Got it. Hey, what's up? How's it going? That sounds like an extensive process for something you could probably automate a lot easier. Right? I mean, I feel like it's got there has to be better options than that. Unless that's just like exceptionally quick or something. What is this? Cinnabar? That's crazy. It changed the way some of these things look, and they look real pretty. How are there no ender bees around? Did they change? Is there like a biome for them or something? 3 different ways. Hostile neural zombie model, easy villagers, and then the atomic. Okay, I see it now. I see it now. I didn't read that one very well. My bad. Ender bee. That guy. Could do that, but I'd rather not. There's like a lot of extra work for a bee that I can just find. Usually, they're just here. Like all the time. There's bees MA in the mining dimension with a quarry. That oh, there's a train track. Really support for option resource generation. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways. Okay, you're right. I could just build a hive, but I just figured they'd be here. Every other time I come to the end, they're just everywhere. Like, I don't feel like it's rare to just find one. But apparently it is. So you're right. Check the journey map for bees. That's this one, right? Yeah, I don't see any. This one doesn't show them either. Well, that's unfortunate. You're not finding them because you're... Yeah, exactly, because I'm looking for them. You guys like to mention the streamer luck thing, but always neglect to remember how hard it is for me to find anything that I ever actually look for. In-stone nest with a popped chorus fruit. Do I have... I probably need to go actually back and grab the chorus fruit. And did I grab any in-stone? I did not. Okay. So, grab that chorus flower. Am I missing something? This stuff should drop chorus fruit too, right? Grab a stack of in-stone real quick. Fly back out. I feel like that stuff should be dropping forest fruit, even though it's not. But what I know I can do is if I go to my map, we can go find this. And surely in some of this chest it's got stuff. They usually do. Inner chest doesn't have anything, which checks out. Are there more chests in there? I don't remember if there is or not. Only showing you rendered distance, you're not finding it. Yeah. That's why I only ever leave the base to explore an adventure, then anything I find becomes cool. That's fair. It's a very fair point. Did I find any on here? Let me down. Thank you. There's a chance I might have just left. I didn't leave anything. I love the noises these guys make. Got a chest in there? I don't think you do. Alright. Is there like a region that has more popped coarse fruit? It's a coarse flower. Coarse flower. Because there we go. I just need one. That'll work. Flush home. I never find them when I want, but I will always find them when I don't seek. Exactly. That's how this game works. That is how it works. So we're gonna throw... I gotta get rid of a bunch of crap out of my inventory real quick. Most everything is just gonna go straight into there, except that one thing that I just put in there that I actually need. Throw those back. Yeah, you can have those. I need my in-stone back. And then out of the backpack, I need to grab the chorus fruit. Gotta run it through here real quick. Gotta head back to the end. Actually, an end nest, but I don't remember what level sword. End. The diamond? No, it's iron. There was a diamond sword in there, but I realize I'm not up there anymore. Never mind. Been watching a ton of your explanation videos the last couple weeks, so helpful. Glad YouTube showed me you were live. Heck yeah, I'm glad. Well, currently we're kind of struggling a little bit. We're you know, the second you try to find something, it's not there. That's sort of what we're dealing with, but we're working through it. Why is that not? Oh, because I made the wrong sword. Of course I did. Half of it's me being dumb, I guess. We'll give the game some credit there. Throw that in there. Throw this in here. In-stone nest. Now we head back to the end. And I'm assuming the pop chorus flower is what I need to get this thing started. And because I don't have very many of it, it's going to take 8 years to actually process. I do. Can I cook the coarse flowers into any way into coarse fruit? Because I'm thinking no. Oh, but I can use an extractor on it. So I need the coarse plant, in-stone extractor, and that'll give me coarse fruit. Hold up. ME system. Make me another extractor. Extractor. Missed a T. How hard is this one to set up? Use the time wand instead of the fruit if you have it. I don't have the time wand yet. I wish I did. We're not quite there yet. I've got the extractor, I've got the end stone, I've got the flour. I grab a normal chest for now. So theoretically, I'm gonna assume that I don't want it there though. Here. This. I never have to actually I don't set those on there. I usually end up putting them against the chest. Apparently is going there. And extracted. Well, that's not what's supposed to be there. Give me that back. You go here. The backwards? How difficult is time in a bottle? I have no clue. I haven't used it yet. Have not used it yet. So if that's not it, then it's got to be this. It's not that either. So does it need to go in-stone chorus fruit on top? So we do it like this one where we go chest, extractor, in-stone chorus flower? I guess it does. Same setup as the dragon egg. Got it. Well, so we should be getting some chorus fruit now, which is handy. Certainly got plenty of dragon eggs. And a ton of that. That's going to keep growing, isn't it? But at least we'll be able to make this thing ever so slightly quicker. I'm going to leave that there to run. We're going to head back to the end just to make sure that timer keeps ticking down. Even if it's slowly. Although I don't think there's any reason for me to be here, actually. I really just need the chorus fruit to hurry up. If we had a whole bunch more of that chorus fruit, we could get this done a lot quicker. 3 dark forest and like half a chunk. There's no edelwood. Ooh. I could. That's a good point. I should load those chunks. How did those get in there? All right, we'll toss this in the wrong furnace. That's fun. And then we'll take everything we have. We'll run back, chunk load it. That was a good suggestion. Head back to the end. And then here. That's the wrong one. It's this one. No, it's this and that. I think that's right. 400 seconds left. It's sometimes hard to tell if I've got it in the right chunk, but I think it's the right one. Chorus flower and end stone with a watering can will grow fast. It is growing pretty fast, and we're getting enough of this chorus fruit that I'm not too worried about it. The suggestion from earlier, though, to make an ender chest instead of that iron one so that everything feeds back into my inventory was fantastic. And I think I'm going to do that. Ender chest. Yeah, it's supposed to be white. What kind of wool do we have? White wool. Take it. Put it up here. Going to snag everything out of that one. I have an axe anywhere? I don't. Great. Okay. Throw it there. And now it should feed everything directly back into the ME system. Perfect. I don't think any of these combs have anything extra, so the honey can just stay in there. That's fine. All right. right. So the only thing we're waiting on now is that ender bee so that we can breed them together and then have all of our Certus quartz completely automated, which will be awesome. Draconic dust, make our chunks that we can. And then I do want to put these back in here. So it actually processes them. F3 plus G, F9 show chunk board. Oh, that's right. I should have done that. I should have done that. I'll watch your videos for information, not to be able to return some. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ashy mining. So let's grab whatever we have in here. Run it through here real quick. And then take it back. And then hopefully we can actually get our Certus quartz fully. That's the wrong place. Fully automated. Headed to here. Perfect. Endstone nest. Fully maxed out real quick. F3G. Oh yeah, we're center of this one. Whatever that one is. Chunks. I'm just gonna assume that's the right one. It looks like the right one. Whatever one I'm in right now. It doesn't look like I'm center of any chunk, but I am. 18 seconds. We're getting there. Gotta be the slowest bee I've ever made. Here we go. Grab the bee cage. You're mine. / home. F3G. And then in here, toss you in. That is the one I want. However, I do need more bee cages. Bee cage. Yeah, let's use this one because that's fine. What is spatial bees flowering block? Spatial bee flowering. Just a block of Certus quartz. That's easy. Should be able to grab more than that out of here. Grab that out. I'm actually going to put all of this back in the ME system just to have it. Maybe not all of it, but most of it. Just 4, isn't it? Got it. Oh, this actually goes down here. Is it not pulling it out fast enough? I guess I probably need some speed upgrades. Grab speed upgrades then. Speed. They look like the cards. These guys. Make a blank upgrade thing. And I am going to need some more gold. Start with 3. That should be more than enough. You should upgrade the thermal generators, then energize the furnaces. Yes, I should. We can probably look at doing that next. I do think power is going to be a pretty important factor next up. Is it not pulling at all? All right. See real quick. Okay. We'll grab that bee. Bring him down here. Take those bees out of there because we're not breeding them. Come in here real quick. Drop it off. We should now be getting spatial combs as well. I need more speed upgrades? That is not picking up things quickly at all. Maybe stack upgrades? Nah, probably just speed. Let's just grab a couple more speed upgrades real quick. I am out of gold. in every way. Gold. Yeah, we're gonna have to run back to the mining dimension real quick. Right here. I'll grab some gold real quick, and then we should be good to go to make those last speed upgrades, and then we can actually have our our centrifuges working on all of the combs we actually have produced. Would be incredibly handy. Perfect. Flash home. More than enough gold, especially if we hammer it. That in there, grab our hammer, and then while I'm thinking about it, I'm also going to grab our pocket storage out because I keep not doing that. And it keeps being incredibly inconvenient. Pocket storage. Throw it in there, add the diamonds and whatnot as well. Run some of that through here real quick. Grab what we got because it's probably more than enough. And then back to the speed upgrades real quick. Grab, oh, can I not make 2? I was hoping to get the full 9. Gunpowder. I have no way to make that. That's okay. Hopefully that makes a difference. Can you not add the speed augments in the furnace? The furnaces do have speed augments in them. I just took the factory ones out. So that way I could use it with normal coal. But it does still work pretty quick. Throw it in there. Let's see and make sure real quick that all of our beehives are actually pulling everything out real quick. It looks like that one made a big enough difference where it is. Maybe. How expensive are the stack upgrades? Because right now it's pulling them out one by one. Stack upgrades. Not expensive. All right, toss those in there. Yeah, we should keep it all fully empty now. Once it reaches the stack limit that it needs to. I'm pretty sure. So, if we're not bee breeding, we can also move the speed upgrades back down. And accelerate everything else we have here. Those 2 in there, these 2 in here, and that one's already full. Excellent. All right. Pro tip, you can camouflage upgrade for a modular router on an ME controller, and the router becomes invisible. Really? That's kind of cool. Did not know that. That's very neat. Theoretically, it could be a good point because it can only have one of each thing in at once, right? Yeah, it is being limited by that. But it might be worth getting some speed or speedier upgrades for this as well. Just to keep it cooking through the combs quick enough. Yeah, or we could just add a couple more of them. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to have everything we need to add a couple more. And I think that would be easy. Let's see. Centrifuges. I'll make 4 more. And then make them powered. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All 4 of them. I need item pipes. And a pipe wrench. Pipe wrench. And then the cable. Cable. That one. I wanted the ME controller as camouflage, but I'm not mad. The router, you should put 9 speed and 6 stack and 3 muffler upgrades on each router. I should, yes. I don't quite have the money for it yet, though. Or the resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then that would be the last one, which means I'm also going to put one, I don't know where. Here. And then we'll run a cable. And then I don't know how I'm going to item pipe that corner one. Means I'm probably going to have to move it to here. But that's okay. And then we're going to pull from each one of those. Go. Perfect. And then all I have to do is set this guy to also send to all of those. And now it should keep everything empty. Perfect. Awesome. Big thanks to you for the guide on modern industrialization. About halfway through the quantum armor, but I won't lie, it's such an exhausting one. It is incredibly exhausting. How do you prefer to manage bulk item storage? I manage it by making a whole crap ton of ME item storage cells. That way I don't ever have to worry about it. Otherwise, I just ignore it. Playing ATM10 and I feel like I have all the materials I need, but this stuff confuses me, especially AE2. AE2 can be a little confusing, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. You just have to kind of figure it out and do it, and then it becomes like second nature. All right, I'm going to run another stack of the gold dust through real quick. And then put the rest of that in here because I don't need it. Let's grab the rest of the paper real quick and throw the bamboo boxes down. And then see if we can't make that a little more organized. Perfect. 5 of each. Because the plan, kind of, is to run these guys all the way around the edge. Like that. And then possibly even do more in the middle. We'll see. Maybe even do rows. Where like you do that, then you do feeding slabs, and then you do another row. Maybe a gap and then another row, something like that. But enough where we could get a whole ton of beehives in here and have it all working simultaneously inside of this little area. All right, I'm going to call it there. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go eat some breakfast because I haven't eaten yet. I take it back. It's basically lunchtime now. We're going to go eat lunch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully the early stream I was able to catch a few more people from other countries that I don't usually catch, but you guys have a great one. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.